Guys. Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. And if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay. This is my second time. Well, actually, I went live today. So this is a video, y'all. I decided not to go live. But anyway, Sin City just made a video. What's the name of her channel? In Kicking It with Sin City. She just made a video, guys, and she announced that she's getting ready to divorce her husband. And she was emotional and everything. She was really, like, you could tell she's been crying. So 2 months ago, I did a video because from what I saw, let me take these glasses off. I don't need the glasses on since I won't be reading anything. From what I saw on her video, she was upset with Bethany and that her and Walt's marriage was in trouble. What I saw in the video that I did, and you guys can go back and look at it, I was basically saying that the marriage was in trouble, that she was actually, Bethany was actually talking about Sin City and Walt's relationship because, in my opinion, just from what I observed, and this is a reaction video, that Walt had told his sister that the marriage was in trouble, and he had just, talked to his sister like brothers do. That's what I observed like 2 months ago. So in the comment section, I got quite a few comments and good views on the video. And I was just coming out. I've had family over today. Y'all saw me early on the live. And I finally sat down and just got on YouTube, and then I heard her saying that she was done with Walt. So I want y'all to listen to a little bit of it. Nature's Bounty Hair Growth. And then I'll do my commentary on what I heard. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm very tired and full. Today was not a good food day. Okay, y'all listen. And the divorce lawyers down in Memphis that I can file for a divorce. I'm not dealing with this stuff. Okay, hold on. What's up, my sensitive crew? I'm back again with another video. Y'all, me and Walt has separated. I'm filing for a divorce first thing in the morning. Don't ask me no questions. I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm divorcing him. I'm not. Now, first of all, I want to come in the video by saying that my heart goes out to her, because divorce is the most hurtful thing that you will experience other than death. So as far as your stress and all of the things that you'll go through with going through a divorce, it is quite emotional for anyone, and she was emotional. And I just want to say that my heart goes out to Cindy. This video is not a dig at her, but it's an observation of partly of what I saw before, and it looks like that I was right about what I observed, and also about this type of impact that it could possibly have on her. Now, me personally, I have no intentions of getting married again. I've had my spill, but I'm not you and you're not me. You might want to be married. You might get it right the first time. But let's just listen a little bit more about what she has to say. His ass anymore. This it. And I mean it. So whoever want to get with him can get with him. And I mean what I'm saying. I can't deal with it. So she said, whomever wants to get with him can get with him. And she means what she's saying. And I feel like, me going through 2 divorces myself, there is a part of you, as a wife, right? When you're trying to hold on to your marriage, it's not good, you want to weather the storm, you don't want to fail marriage, right? You want it to work out, and you also, just in case, your husband has other women that are interested in him, you don't want to just hand him over on a silver platter to them as a wife. But when you've had enough, when you really had enough, you don't care who hasn't. And that's basically what she just said. Y'all listen. No more. I'm filing for a divorce first thing in the morning. And I mean
Do anybody know any divorce lawyers down in Memphis that I can file for a divorce?
She's about to cry.
No more.
Her video is short, guys. It's not long. So you hear him.
Right now.
He's packing his clothes. You can hear it in the background.
You got all your stuff?
He doesn't sound like he's upset.
I ain't dealing with this no more. He don't like to listen to reasonings, y'all.
So basically, she just said that he doesn't like listening to reasoning. So basically, he doesn't like to listen to her, or he doesn't know how to communicate well. You know what I'm saying? And she said she's tired of it. But if you observe Walt, he doesn't look like he knows how to listen well or communicate well, which is a huge problem in a relationship. It will destroy a relationship when you cannot say what you want to say. You cannot speak your truth, just like I did on the video. Like, I believe, in my opinion, that he went up to his sisters and he let her know some of the things that he was going through in the marriage, when instead of talking to the sister, he should have been communicating with his wife. And with that type of lack of communication, I've gone through it myself. It cannot sustain a marriage. Like, the marriage will break down and dissolve itself. Let's turn the volume up. Y'all, I don't know why my volume is so low. See if y'all can listen a little bit more.
I'm not dealing with this. It's over.
She said it's over.
He's getting his stuff now.
She said he's getting his stuff. And he's not fussing.
He can all he wants to. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. It's over.
She said it's over. She keeps saying it's over. Sound like she's made up her mind. I'm sorry for y'all hear the grandbaby in the background, y'all. She said, so he must be making faces or something. You can hear him going in and out of.
Put up with this stuff.
She keeps saying she don't have to put up with it, whatever it is.
Arguing about the same old shit every time, It just doesn't make any sense.
So
I'm done.
She said they've been arguing about the same stuff all the time, and that makes sense. And he's very quiet, but I wonder why she stays on video while he's packing. It makes me think that she could be on video to protect herself. Maybe the argument got really bad. Maybe she's afraid. I don't know. When these type of emotions are raging,
I ain't really got too much to say.
Fear could be something. It could be something that she's dealing with. And you see her eyeballs as she's watching him, and while she's on live.
It's bad when you just try to be a good person.
She says she's trying to be a good person.
Let you be a good person.
But he won't let her be a good person.
People won't let you be good.
She said people won't let you be good.
Everything I do for me and my husband.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he can care less. And I'm done trying. I'm done. He taking his stuff back and forth out to his car.
She says that he doesn't care about all of the sacrifices that she makes for them, And that in her own words, she said he can care less. So what I hear and what I feel is that she feels like he doesn't care for her or he doesn't love her. And at the end of the day, guys, it's like for some women, that's okay with them. They just want a hard, warm body. But there are other women that it's not okay because you know that you want love, you desire love, and you deserve love. How can you love if you can't communicate? You know that thing 2 months ago when he went up to see Bethany. That was powerful, y'all. That was a telltale sign of everything. It was all I needed to see. There was nothing that Cindy could say past that point, and she did a lot of talking past that point that would convince me that they were okay. That's absolutely they were not okay. This happens all the time. This could be your relationship. And, that's why, guys, I say that marriage is not something that's on the table for me because I would have to know that you love me. I don't want to know that you have put me on a pedestal. I don't want to know that you have idealized me. That means that you have an idea of who I am, but that is not really me because you don't know me. You hadn't taken the time to know me. I would need for someone to accept all the different aspects of me. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's what you call real love. Instead of Cindy trying to love Walt, and then she not being satisfied with how he's loving her back. And then obviously they couldn't communicate. So let us listen just a little bit more.
So
Y'all,
guess what? It's over. I'm divorcing him in the morning, and I mean that. I'm getting me a fucking lawyer, divorce lawyer, and I'm divorcing him.
she's very angry.
Don't come calling. I ain't got nothing to say to nobody.
So she
Period.
she don't want her mama to call. She don't want her coworkers to call. She don't want Bethany to call. She says she's done. She's labored in that relationship. She's tried to do her best. She's looked under every rock, every stone. She's opened up all the closets, the doors, and the windows. She has investigated that man as much as she could, and she cannot find resolve. She cannot find love. She doesn't believe that this man is able to be what she needs him to be. Not at all. I feel her. I understand.
I just want y'all to listen to. He ain't saying much. He ain't saying nothing. He just getting the stuff going in and out the door. So y'all might keep hearing the door go.
He ain't said much. He hadn't said anything. But all along, he's saying everything. He's saying that he's not fighting for the relationship. He's saying that he doesn't give a damn. He's saying that he's not going to be bothered. He's saying a lot. In him not saying anything, he's saying everything. Let's listen.
Open it and close it. I'm not arguing anymore. It's just, this is too much. It's too much, y'all.
So when she's saying it's too much, she's talking about the emotional pain. Too much. Too much to deal with. Too much. Too much on her mental, too much on her emotions, too much. At the end of the day, peace ain't cheap. Let's go. Too much. So she's staring, she's just looking.
It's too much.
Too much.
I guess he think I need him. I don't need nobody. I can pay my own bills. I don't need nobody. I don't
Okay.
need nobody.
So when she says that she's can pay her own bills, obviously she's not a material girl. There's a woman on YouTube by the name of Shira7. And she would dare be called dead paying her own bills. Okay. Shira 7 teaches that women are not to love men. Never, ever, one day of the week, no days of the week, ever. That's what she teaches. And she also teaches that men are to pay all the bills. You don't pay not one bill. That's what she means. Shira 7 is very materialistic. Okay. She's severely materialistic, and she takes pride in being a gold digger. Cindy is saying, I'm gonna tell you what Cindy is saying. Cindy is saying, I'll pay all my bills. I was looking for love. That's what Cindy is saying. If y'all agree, put it in the comment section. Listen.
This is a problem. He thinks somebody need him. I don't need nobody. I need me.
Yes.
Me, myself, and I.
That's true. But let's say this. So she said she doesn't need anybody. She needs herself. So y'all know that's what we talk about over here on this channel. I'm not against relationships. I would love to have me a wonderful relationship where I can communicate. I could communicate with my significant other. We understand each other. I accept every aspect of him. He accepts every aspect of me. We can communicate. We can laugh. We can even have an argument. But both of us know how far to go and how not to be mad at each other forever, how to let love lead us by the end of the day, all that kind of stuff. I would love that. But at the end of the day, what we all need is to love ourselves so that we won't find ourselves compromising or being in a toxic situation. Y'all know we talked about that earlier and dealing with those negative emotions. What do you think Cindy is going through? This stuff is painful and it hurts. This is negative emotions. That's what this is. And it seems like in her situation that it's been a long time coming. So, in my opinion, the best thing to do is to end the relationship. And from a distance, if she wanted to try to patch things up, to go to therapy and not to live together at all, but to get all this stuff resolved and then maybe try to come back together. But if it's going to be like it's been, I'm in agreement with Cindy. Let it go.
And do this video because I know a lot of women finna be in his inbox trying to get with him. You can have him.
She said, I won't deal with this for a minute, y'all. Because this is terrible. This is not good. So she's saying that she believes that a lot of women are going to be in his inbox. She said, come and get him. She's done. She doesn't care and she doesn't want him. That's what she said. But I want to talk about what kind of woman would be in his inbox. He wasn't able to love this woman. He left her before for the other woman. What kind of woman? Now, I can see if you met Walt and you didn't know him, you didn't know about this history, and you know about any of those things, I could see, okay, because Walt ain't no bad looking person. He's a decent looking man. Okay, but what woman knowing well, all this stuff that has happened over the last 2-3 years that would be in his inbox and say, Walt, come over here? What woman? That wouldn't be no woman. That would be a child. She might be old enough, you could call her a woman. She might look like one. She might even dress like one. But who would pursue this man with this type of situation? Because, see, he was supposed to love this woman. And they wouldn't, this situation wasn't supposed to be this way. You know? What woman would pursue Walt?
Anybody want it can have him. You want to deal with it? Y'all deal with it. I'm not dealing with it no more. it's a wrap with me. And I mean that.
That's their alarm system.
Keep on opening and closing. Let him have that, y'all. Let him deal. I'm not dealing with it. Let him do what he want to do.
Woo! Let's stop right there. Let him do what he wants to do so I would know what he'd rather do. And off the wheel and let him do what's in his heart to do. Let him do what's in his mind to do. See, some of us, y'all, sometimes we hold on to situations that are, you know, that are dying situations. Like we're in situations where we cannot get what we deserve or want because we holding on to a situation that we are afraid to let go because we are scared that, you know what I'm saying, we can't do any better. But let him go. Let him do what he wants to do so you can really find out what he'd rather do. I'm down for that. That's my philosophy.
Tell them nothing. It's sad. And I'm not trying to be nobody's mother. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do. You know, you
Um,
don't like to listen to.
I'm gonna say this. In my opinion, Walt is not as intelligent as Cindy. In my opinion, from what I observe. So in that case, Walt is not. And I'm gonna do a comparison, but Walt is not Nate. Okay, so he would probably need to listen to Cindy. Now, Cindy, I've been watching Cindy. She's progressive. You know, she has the nice car and in the house, and you know, she speaks about her working all the time. Sounds like she has a good work work ethic, and she wants something, and she's a go getter. So it looks like to me that Walt should listen to Cindy. And I always feel like when a man listens to a woman, if she's a progressive woman, then he could end up being a great man. I think it's a good thing that Walt listened to Cindy. If Walt is not listening to Cindy, you know, obviously things are going the way that they're going. And I like Walt, by the way. I don't want y'all to think that I don't like him, but I do. But I'm just telling you what I observe, what I see.
Reasons.
She has a very angry look on her face. Very angry. Totally disgusted. Very sad. All negative emotions.
Walter, you can keep on doing all that all you want to.
If looks could kill. Whoa.
So when y'all don't see us together anymore, y'all already know what it is. I'm sure he'll probably give him somebody else, like he did once before.
So let's talk about that. She's obviously never got over the fact that how fast he moved on before they were married, right? And that looks like that's gonna be a pattern. We'll see what he does this time. People don't change much though. That's what I observe over the years. People don't, unless you do a hell of a lot of work, like the work that we talked about earlier today. You know, doing work on yourself. And so she knows that he's going to run into the arms of another woman, right? So she has to be able and willing to deal with the loneliness and the pain and the missing him because of her of because of what she's been doing. She's been married with him, living with him, loving him, arguing with him. He's been there. So when he walks out the door, just her physical body and her brain is going to miss Walt. She's going to have withdrawals and everything, but consciousness, like we talked about today, she's got to hold steady and be strong and understand that she's made the best decision for herself, accept she want to go to therapy, and even with therapy put boundaries up and make sure, just don't let him come back, and make sure that change is happening over a good period of time, in my opinion. So let us finish. I think she's about to end the video.
Hey, now you know what? I'm not dealing with it this time. I'm not dealing with it no more. So if he finds somebody, that's on him. But I just came to tell y'all what was going on, and I'll see y'all on the next video.
Okay, y'all. So we just watched the entire video, and like I said, my heart goes out to her because she's suffering right now. She has a lot of negative emotions and pain that she'll have to deal with, and shame and embarrassment, and just all the things. And she could be mad with herself because she could have went against herself, and she could have said to herself, Cindy, this is not the person for you, but she went ahead and did it anyway. There are lots of emotions and feelings that she would have about this situation. And so I feel like she's probably done the right thing. Just from what I observed, like Walt did not look happy with her. I don't know why. And she didn't, it looked like to me that she was sort of, I think she was happy at some point with him, but I don't think that he was happy. I think he was out of his league with Cindy. I think Cindy was a little bit too much for him. And I don't think that Cindy was, I just don't see, they're not really compatible in my opinion. That's what I see. Two different vibes completely. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. I just wanted to react to that video, and I just wanted to let y'all know what I thought about it, give you my opinion and my perspective. And the video that I did 2 months ago, go back and look at that, because it told a story. I mean, 2 months ago, we all, well, I knew, and some of you guys knew, that there was trouble in paradise, and that something, their marriage could be heading this direction. And so she says she's going to get a divorce, and he acts like he's unbothered, and so he might just be on to the next one. But we'll see. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching the video. Leave it in the comment section below, and if you've not subscribed, go ahead and do that, and let me know that you did it. I love y'all. Bye.